Well, hello, good morning, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Today's a little bit tricky because it's not actually December 14th, because on actual December 14th, I was very sick. So I'm filming this a little bit later. This is why I post my Vlogmas vlogs on a delay so that I have some extra time in case I need it. So today we are going to be wrapping some books that I got for people for Christmas. So I have just gotten some fresh wrapping paper for the year and some ribbon. So this middle one right here, not really middle. This one is actually a light pink. It's looking maybe not so light pink in here. I'm still feeling a little bit stuffed up, so I apologize if you can hear that, but I'm doing my best. I got some gift wrap tape. I realized that the only tape that I had was not the clear like gift wrap tape, and then I got a whole bunch of wrapping paper. So I got this one. It says Merry and Bright, and I got this one, which are little candy canes. I love this one. It's like pink and red cars with Christmas trees on them. Isn't that really cute? And then I got this pack of 4 that has light pink with like holly on it, and then white with Merry Christmas, red with some different colored nutcrackers, and then the flamingos. So I thought these were super fun. We have a little bit of wrapping paper left over from last year, but not a lot. So I thought that it would be nice to get some fresh wrapping paper. I also honestly wrapping gifts sometimes feels like, sometimes I love it and sometimes it just feels like a big to-do. So I decided that I would just make it a little fun by having some new wrapping paper to use. So I'm gonna start off with this. Now I have a lot of gifts to wrap, but today I'm just gonna wrap some of the books that I've gotten. This is so cute. Gosh, that's adorable. So let's start with the first book. This one is for my dad. And so I love to choose books that I've read or that I've heard a lot about that I think that the recipient will love, obviously. And so this is called American Predator. This has really good reviews all over the place. I'm hoping that he will read it when I'm giving it to my dad for Christmas and he's staying with us. So I'm hoping he'll read it while he's here and then maybe I can read it after. Otherwise, I'm gonna definitely put it on my list. So this book is about Israel Keyes. You may not have heard of him, but if you haven't, he is worth, if you like learning about things like this, if it's not gonna completely freak you out. It is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. I have watched so many documentaries on him, and this book is like outlines the whole thing. My dad doesn't really watch those kinds of documentaries, but I know he'll think this is really interesting about how they called him, and like he's just responsible for so many of the missing persons cases in the United States, and there are probably many more that he's responsible for that we don't even know about. So anyway, very interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this, probably not in this. This feels a little feminine. So I'm gonna choose, let's do this one that just says Merry and Bright. I love to give the gift of books because they're not clutter. After you read a book, you can keep it if you really like it, or you can give it to someone else to read. Or these days there are those really cute little libraries everywhere, you know? And so it's like you can, like little libraries, meaning those little ones like that are in neighborhoods and stuff. So if you don't want to keep it, there's like so many easy ways to get rid of it where someone else can still use it. And I love that. Okay, this would definitely be easier to do standing up, but I'm trying to conserve my energy because there's not much of it right now. You can watch my previous couple of vlogs if you want to hear probably more than anyone would ever like to know about how I've been feeling, but I've not been feeling good. I've not been feeling good. I've had one thing after the other for the past few days. Okay, let me get one of these out before I get too far into it. Now, normally I like to wrap my gifts as I purchase them so that it's not like such a big deal. But last year I really failed at that. And my mom and I stayed up late on Christmas Eve and we were like wrapping all of the gifts. I had not wrapped a single gift last year before Christmas Eve. So we're not gonna do that again. We're not gonna do that again because that was extremely stressful. Well, not extremely stressful, but it's just, I like to be able to chill out on Christmas Eve, you know? Sit around the fire, talk, laugh. Like I don't want to be, there's already enough to do on Christmas Eve, let's put it that way. So this is where the book ends. This is too much. So I'm gonna cut this here so it's a cleaner fold. Now when we were growing up, our basement, we had a basement and it was like a finished basement, but it wasn't like a nice finished basement like my parents never went down there. It was like I had like that weird carpeting that's like made for basements. Do you know what I'm saying? That like really thin hard carpeting. Like when somebody says a finished basement, I normally think of like there's like a TV and there's big comfy couches and stuff. It wasn't like that, but it was now my parents use it as storage, but growing up it was a variety of different things. And during the Christmas season, it would become a wrapping room. See, so this is like it's not such a big flap, so to speak. During the Christmas season, it would become a wrapping room. And so you could disappear down there for a couple of hours and wrap gifts. And there's a little TV down there and you could wrap gifts for the family without anybody seeing. So that was fun. Okay, cute. And then I was thinking, let's add a little, I love green and black together. So let's do a little green bow. Okay, so you have it like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and just tie it. I wish you could see what I'm doing. I guess I could make that happen since I'm in charge of the camera here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make a little bow. Okay, then I'm just gonna cut these on an angle. So pretty. And then let's grab a little gift tag. Oh, these match well. These are left over from last year, I think. Joy and cheer, merry and bright. I think it's even the same font. It's really funny. And I need to write to Dad, love, Blair. Nothing like giving your dad a book about a serial killer for Christmas. Normally I make things from like all of us, but this is not from all of us. This is definitely, this is a little big, you think? No, it's kind of cute. Okay, let's put it on. The red is throwing me off a bit. I wonder if I can use, I hate undoing my work, but let's see if I can use the green to thread it on here. I have to recut that edge, but yeah, there we go. I thought this would be a good video for today because it doesn't require tons of chatter since I don't have lots of words in me right now. Okay, I think that's really cute. Okay, so there's my dad's. Where can I put it? I'll put it over here. Moving you back on up. I feel like I tried for a while in the mirror this morning, and I think the bottom line is I look sick. I don't look good. Okay, another kind of creepy crawly one. By one's from my mother-in-law who loves true crime like I do, and we always are discussing it. So this is by Michelle McNamara. This is a really, really famous book. So Michelle McNamara was researching and investigating the Golden State Killer, which was an unsolved case when she began this book. And through her research, she actually had a huge hand in solving it. And from what I remember, didn't she sadly pass away? Yes, so she passed away of, I believe, cancer. Forgive me if any of these details are wrong. Not only am I feeling foggy, but I honestly don't remember fully. But there's an HBO documentary series on this. And basically through her research, she ended up uncovering his identity or something like that. So it's like a really, really interesting story. You know what? Why don't I just go ahead and read the blurb on the back so that I'm not saying the wrong things. So it says, for more than 10 years, a mysterious and violent predator committed 50 sexual assaults in Northern California before moving south, where he perpetrated 10 sadistic murders. Then he disappeared, eluding capture by multiple police forces and some of the best detectives in the area. 3 decades later, Michelle McNamara, a true crime journalist who created the popular website truecrimediary.com, was determined to find the violent psychopath she called the Golden State Killer. Michelle pored over police reports, interviewed victims, and embedded herself in the online communities that were as obsessed with the case as she was. I'll Be Gone in the Dark, the masterpiece McNamara was writing at the time of her sudden death, now updated to include a revised afterword and coverage of the Golden State Killer's arrest, offers an atmospheric snapshot of a moment in American history and a chilling account of a criminal mastermind and the wreckage he left behind. It is also a portrait of a woman's obsession and her unflagging pursuit of the truth. Utterly original and compelling, it has been hailed as a modern true crime classic, one that fulfilled Michelle's dream, helping unmask the Golden State Killer. Pretty remarkable. So I got this for my mother-in-law because it just sounds fascinating. Another one that I really want to read. And I believe I've seen this series on HBO, but I would like to rewatch it. I would like to read the book and then perhaps rewatch it or do it in the opposite order, but just the advent of true crime podcasts and true crime journalists and whatnot has been so interesting because there have been so many cases where new information has come to light and where cases have even been solved like this one because of people just obsessing over them. I think it's really cool, actually. Okay, for this one, we're gonna do the candy canes. What better way to celebrate Christmas than to read about serial killers? I didn't even think about that when I ordered both of these. I just was thinking what would be interesting to these people in my life. And here we are. The next 3 are a bit more normal, one would say, as far as Christmas gifts are concerned. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the end here. We have this. I'm gonna tilt my camera down so you can see. There you go. Let's fold in the edge here. A little edge there. I'm currently reading a book that has been recommended 100 billion times, and I simply cannot get into it. And I'm feeling frustrated and confused because I don't understand how it's just being talked about nonstop as like the best book ever. And I'm like 10% into it, and it is, I'm like dragging my way through it. I'm wondering if it gets better. I'm gonna read it for a little while longer, but I am feeling a wee bit confused. You ever have that happen? I mean, we all have that happen from time to time. Okay, so we've got red candy canes. Do we want to do a little monochromatic look here and do red on red? No. Or should we could do green, because that's kind of very super festive. Don't love that. I think the plaid is too clashy. Pink actually could be fun, sort of like something a little different. How do I want to do this one? Let me figure out the tag situation first this time, because that was my downfall the last time. Okay, let's do one of these. These are cute. Okay. 2. Monica. Love, Blair. Okay, let's take this. This is like pretty much worthless, this little string. Like, what am I supposed to do? Tie this onto something? Or is it just like a decoration? I could not tell you, but it's coming off. Okay. Let's do this, like this. One of these little corner situations. Okay, then let's put this one in here. And then let's see if we can do one of these little cute. I think that's pretty cute. I wish the tag was pink. That would be really cute, but it's good enough. Okay, moving on. The next book, this is one of my favorites that I read this year. It is a psychological thriller. It is fiction, and this one is for my mom. It's called First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. It is a Reese's book club pick. It's very, very good. It's like, from what I remember, it's about like false identities and things like that. It's very interesting. I loved it. So this is for my mama. Let's see what we want to do for her. Let's do this one. This one's really cute. Okay. Let's do our little tilt down here so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, I forgot to do that for the first one. Yeah, this book is, ooh, it's almost a perfect lineup. I love when that happens. Wow, look how close that is to being perfectly aligned. Can you tell? This book gripped me. I could not put it down. I simply could not put it down. So definitely recommend it if you like psychological thrillers. It's not scary. It's just thrilling. Let's clean up this edge here. There we go. We haven't put any Christmas gifts under the tree this year yet because I'm not sure. Not sure if my children, like, I don't know, like, are they gonna try to open them? I mean, my daughter won't. She's 5 and she understands. My son is 3 and understands, but pretty much is buck wild. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he opened them. So maybe I'll put like these under, which are not for them. This wrapping is so stinking cute. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna do red. Oh, we could do red and pink. That would be cute. Just in the middle. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's put these together like this. And then slide it under here. Oh, this is fun with the both of them. I like this a lot. Maybe a little shorter would look better. I like that. I think it's cute. Okay, I do need to add a tag though. That one's awful. Let's do a better one than that. That one's a lot better. Okay. But let's cut it. Okay, that's cute. Okay. Don't drink every time I say okay, because you're gonna get lit on this whatever morning you're watching it. 2. Mom. Love. Blair. Okay, so let's just take a small loop of this tape. See, just like a little, I'm gonna put the tape on the back. And just put it up at the top. It works. Okay. Now the last 2 books I'm wrapping, let me move you up here again. Oh, let me switch my battery out first and then I'll continue. Okay, the last 2 books that I'm gifting, I feel like I need to adjust, are, and I already shared these in a recent vlog, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, Obsessed. These are both for my sister-in-law, who loves to read and has not read them yet. And I'm trying to see if the scraps that I have will wrap these, but I'm thinking it's a no on that. Yeah, no. Let's see, why don't we do, what if we did 2 different wrapping papers, but that coordinated? perhaps 2 from this packet. Okay, let's start with this Nutcracker one. I really like this one. I really like this one. Okay, let me set the book to the side. I'm about to start my rereads for Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. That will be my 3rd time reading Fourth Wing and my 2nd time reading Iron Flame, because the 3rd book in the series comes out in January, and I'm actually going to a book event with the author. So I've got to be completely ready to go and caught up for sure. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Let's move you down. It is just long enough. I cut it a bit close there, but I can make it work. Okay, so let's That is so cute. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I think I want to do this. I think that's kind of fun. And obviously it coordinates, but it's, or should I do the Merry Christmas? No, I like this one. Ooh, that's so satisfying. Okay, let's line this up. Honestly, just to make it faster, I'm just gonna fold this in half instead of cutting it. Ooh, this is almost a perfect lineup too. Some people I feel like are able to do that every single time, or they do it every single time, which is like pretty amazing. My sister, when we were in high school, worked at a jewelry store, and she would wrap gifts. And so she's really, really good at wrapping gifts now, because she had to do it professionally for a jewelry store, people who are spending a lot of money. It had to look super profesh. Okay. So now we've got these 2 books. How do I want to wrap them? Why don't I do this big, thick velvet bow and do it just one big bow around both of them. I kind of want to put this one on top, but this is Iron Flame, isn't it? Oh well, she'll figure it out. I mean, Okay, and there we go for my sister-in-law. Let me add a little tag here. Okay, well now this time I'm glad for this little thing because that ribbon's too thick. Let me just trim this. Okay, that turned out super cute. I love that. All right, so we've got this one. Little double dose of books. We've got this one. We've got this one. And we've got this one. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed wrapping some books with me today. I apologize that I'm so low energy. It's just been, you know, not feeling great, but I'm hopefully on the up and up now. And we'll be able to kind of get back into the swing of like fun, exciting content. Was there ever any fun, exciting content? I don't know, but I just feel particularly low on energy today. But I will see you guys soon, and thanks so much for being here. Happy wrapping, and I hope that you are staying very healthy and well. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant.